Damn, we got to jump on. Litecoin just went through 140. Who's your daddy? Boy, I'm on fire. Crying out loud. I just bought that. What's going on? That's the way a B-wave triangle comes out of. Loving my Litecoin. No shit. I hope everybody got my buy signal at, what was it, by 78.40, just like 10 minutes ago. I'll get called for lying about that. I've made so many good calls that I'm catching shit for lying. Well, guys, that should be an explosion to 8,400. Litecoin, I don't know where it goes. A hell of a lot higher, I guess. I'm not going to get any promo on this video. We're not going to have as many followers in here, people watching, but we're here anyway because I felt like that B wave was coming, so I wanted to jump on here. So I guess let's go here so everyone know I'm not full of shit. I just posted this, 17 minutes ago. Update on Bitcoin Elliott Wave Triangle. I'm now calling the recent sideways a B. Wave Triangle of the ABC up for Wave D. What that means, we was calling it right here at 78.71, that this was now a triangle, the recent few days action. We're headed to 8,400, 8,500, whatever. That's what I sent in Discord. There it is, more of a close-up. We had the A off the low. A, B, C, D, E of a triangle. Now we need a quick move to 8,500. I think Litecoin's going up because it's a strong coin and we're just in a bull market. End of story. What's up, Kawika? Ken, Johnny, Jet? What's up, Jet? So if that's the case, we get the D wave up here around 8,400. I would say Litecoin needs sold on, if we get this rally, if this is a C wave starting, you already know this rally from what, 74 to 81, that was 700. If we tack on 700 from 78, let's say, and I think this has been a lot of bearishness down here. We're going to come out here rocking and rolling. A move through 81, probably I think 84 is the next tick. What's up, Javi? You need to get into town, boy. We're going out tonight for $2 Tuesdays. My birthday is in 8 days. What's up, Heather? So there's what I'm thinking. That's why I wanted to go live. What's up, Jeff? So threw that up about 20 minutes ago, right before this quick rally. This thing goes through 8,100, probably why we're talking here. Litecoin, crying out loud, flexing. Yeah, $2 everything. What's up, Daniel? We're going to wrench you. What up? Our Grep, birthday too on the 19th. Cool. Happy birthday, Heather. We got to do Vegas. I worked out today, joined the gym, drinking water. Give me a month. Trying to stay alive with all the stress. We're going to stay live here for a little bit because I think we could explode right here. So we might as well be on here. I really don't have much to talk about. All right, King Crip, we'll see you in Discord. If Bitcoin goes to 8,400 here, I mean, where would Litecoin go? Litecoin's going to go, let me tell you. What's up, Julian? Litecoin is going to go to Litecoin probably needs to stab through 182, would be my guess. I hate to be here so freaking bullish, but if this is that triangle starting like I just put in Discord, 182, no reason we couldn't stab through that. Catch everybody short, so I'll say 182. Through there like a knife through butter. Again, this is what we're looking at. I think I caught it perfectly. If this thing rolls here, I am absolutely on fire. There's what we're looking at. Still the triangle I've been calling all along. No one's calling this a triangle. So once again, we had the A up. Since then, we've gone sideways. We had the little sell-off a little bit ago. So I ran upstairs to jump on here. That looked like a B wave low right there for me. Zoom in and look at that. Once again for the newbies, I own WyckoffSMI.com, but I do think Elliott Wave matters on cryptos because there's so much emotion, so many newbies here. So I will throw some Elliott Wave on top of my Wyckoff. There's the triangle. I called it 20 minutes ago. 78.71. Might as well do this live on air so I won't get too much shit. I got my share of haters now. $78.71 is right about there. That one might put me in the history books right there. So that's a B wave triangle. So we need another. This is A up. Again, what we got here? 74 to 81.33. Let's look at that real quick. 81.33 minus 74. That's pretty close. Yeah, it might be a little different. Let's take that times 1.618. That's 85.85, which is actually about really where I've called it. So I'm going to say 85.85 on the upside here. What's up, Kelly? Invite me to Costa Rica. I will be there. I've been there once. I really like it. $50,000 bet with someone guaranteeing $1,500 Litecoin. Whoa. Well, we're going to see right here. If we blow through 8,100, I showed that on Discord or somewhere, that we had no volume on that rally, which led to the last break. So I think when we blow through here, we're going to blow through. So, and my God, the last, last 30 minutes here, it's acting just like it should. It should be impulsive as hell. On our way to 8,500, let's say. 85.85 will be C would equal 1.618 of A. This here is all bearishness, all people getting short. They're going to get it crammed in their backside right here, probably right now. Dang, you're leaving tomorrow. I can't get there that quick. We could have a quick moon here. I still think it's 8,500, but again, guys, be careful. I'm so bullish longer term that, you know, maybe I've read the whole thing wrong. I don't know if there's any way, I don't know if there's any way to say the triangle's already over. I don't know. I mean, you know, you could say from here, this is A, B, C, D, E, triangle's already over. The E wave is a triangle itself. That's why we could get explosion at 8,500. That would be the D wave like I've been calling. But be careful. If this E wave just ended, we're headed to 10,000 right now. If everybody, if I'm not wrong, everybody jumps on me. I just gave a buy at 78.71 on Discord. And I did that with basically a 77.20 stop. So I risk about $150. Here we go right now, 80.68. So really low risk trade. If this thing collapses from here, then I'm totally wrong. But I think I'm totally right. Appreciate it, YP. Give you a wrench for that. XRP has just been too quiet. I mean, I had bullish counts on there. We've been long from, what, 32, 30 and a half. I gave buys higher at 44 and 40. If we go in and look at it, I still thought we'd done a C wave of a triangle here. So we bounced to 44 here now with this rally in Bitcoin if it is coming. 28's a good buy, but the gains in Ripple have been slow. So I still like it. Let's see if it can do something. Ethereum. Probably on Ethereum, we're looking at this could have been the C wave of Ethereum. It also could be the whole fourth wave. I think Ethereum's going to come alive here as well. It'll run up, let's say, 265, 270 here. It's starting to break out a little bit here. What's up, Taj? And then Litecoin. I don't know how you count Litecoin except, you know, I threw a 1-2-1-2 on here, which is starting to be what it looks like. People was calling for end of the fifth waves, but there's the upward standing triangle that it could have been. And these are probably 1-2-1-2, so would be an explosion higher still. Because come on, if Bitcoin goes to 8,500 here, I don't know, Litecoin surely the way it's acting is just going to explode with it. So, yeah, Litecoin, oh my God, is that not getting bought up? Boy. My software's got an issue right now. My guys in Ukraine are not at work yet. So I can't show my software. But I will show a few things here. Actually, I posted it in our Discord, so let me just go to Discord. This was Litecoin. I posted this today at 6:24 a.m. Had about 3 hours sleep. I posted this because technometer 46 supported still higher. Litecoin USDT 44 in the technometer, that's neutral. Definitely had room to run. So technometer's neutral, so it would support another run higher as expected. Then Nick was showing raised stops to this morning's low. George Stein's a friend of mine, been trading Elliott Wave since the 80s. He posted some charts on precious metals. So, and then Nick talked about XRP, and then I think most importantly, just 30 minutes ago now, I give a buy at 78.71. I think that's going to be a big deal when we wake up 6 hours from now. $350 Bitcoin was just sold. Cool. We'll eat through that and just keep on going probably. Hope everybody can understand all these markings. I guess maybe it might help if I would, let's change this to yellow as well, because the red is the big triangle. This is a C, here ended. This is a D. Then we got the E down. I personally don't think, let's change this, I don't think the E is going to be that deep. We've already tried to get everybody out. Let's raise that up a little bit. We're not going to come back into this area, I don't think. So when you have a triangle ending, you get big movement out of it quick, which is what we just had, which makes me feel like I'm even more so right. Again, if we zoom in, first wave up is the A, and then the A, B, C, D, E, B wave. Let's change that to blue there. What's up, Lodak? I ruined your life. Cool. B wave ends, you get a big movement. That correlates to the A wave. As I just said, on a move like this, because we're trying to play this light blue ABC up. The first wave up is the A. A lot of selling, a lot of people not believing it. So the C wave is probably going to be 1.618 of A, which means we go to 85, 85 or near about. Right, a lot of people are selling. I'd agree with that. Walls are meant to be eaten. I agree with that. Liquidity like that draws prices to it. So walls are definitely there to be eaten, or to make you think that there's huge resistance there. There's Ethereum. Again, this isn't really, I mean, this could still be the 1-2 that I've marked on Ethereum, or it's the triangle that I've showed on Bitcoin. Either way, this is a 1-2, 1-2. We're ready to explode higher. That one's ready to go. And Litecoin knocking on 141. I got you, Lodak. Darren Pinard opens up Elliott Wave book. And again, guys, you know, I think you got to use Wyckoff, and then the Wyckoff. The only reason, you know, the Wyckoff has gave me the buys and sells that I thought would be the triangle. I think it's hard to just use Elliott Wave patterns on their own. So I'm using the Wyckoff to give me the buy. We had the buy 76.71. Here's BNB. There's a quick lesson on BNB, why the markets were coming down here today. BNB extending higher. That means that there's no selling going on there, so boom, 32 to 33.5. That one's going to go higher. No doubt. Well, let's not say no doubt. Let's run a disclaimer. Do your own research. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. KMD $1.63. That one's still ready to go. Because again, guys, we had to buy 76.70. To have a buy there, you really got to call this the triangle like I did. I need to put this buy over here so no one thinks I'm doing this shit after the fact. And again, the buy really came from Discord. I did not put it on Twitter. TradingView's got problems over on the side with dollar values. I don't know why the hell they're doing that. Something screwed up on that chart. There's the buys mark, 76.71, and then just did the 78.71. There's a quick, 40 off the highs, but I think we're going to blow through that. So, whether right or wrong, everyone knows I do this. I mean, shit, I'm not getting hardly any sleep. Don't get to see my wife. There's XZC. That's the 5-minute. Whoa. See, that's those ones, I said that in Discord. If you're following me and I give a buy on Bitcoin, if you've got any coin that's trading better than Bitcoin, you want to be on that one. You want to add on whatever. There's a classic example. Strong coins will get stronger. That's a Wyckoff basically statement. So if you take my Bitcoin buys and throw it on any chart you've been looking at that's bullish, it will give you great entry points. Anybody new? Those are the buys in the software this year. It's a little cloggy up here because we got about 320 people in Discord now. I've tried to give a few short-term setups to keep them happy. But what I really had, I had to buy at 8,000 before the run to 9. And then the software gave a buy at 76.70. And just a few minutes ago, 78.70. But the 78.70, I guess I probably should rechange that. Because that wasn't a software buy, that was an Elliott Wave B-Wave triangle buy. Let's change that. So everybody understands. That was coming off the previous buy that I gave for the software. So that's my cue, guys. I got some buddies waiting on me. And the other way you can read this like I was reading it before I changed my mind 30 minutes ago, that was just a 1-2. Ethereum, Litecoin, all these had that, so this could be 1-2, 1-2. It doesn't really matter. That just tells you we're still going to explode higher. So if you count, this is what I had in Discord. Because this is Ethereum, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC back down. That was a 0.618 retracement. That's all perfect. So again, these look like 1-2, 1-2s. Bitcoin's a little weaker, look more like a triangle. And Litecoin, I gave this everybody as well. 5 ways up, ABC back to previous support. That was even the stronger one. So that's why that one's leading. So that's all I got to do, guys. That's it. I'm out of here. Let's hope for an explosion to 85.85. If you want to learn how to trade better, go to wyckoffsmi.com. The Wyckoff Unleashed course. If you don't have the money, go to learncrypto.io for $2.99. If you don't have that money, go to the Discord or go to our library at wyckoffsmi.com. Buy a Wyckoff book written by Richard Wyckoff. Those are cheap on Amazon. That's all I can tell you if you want to try to trade better. Forget everything else. On Litecoin the other day, I was getting told on the daily. Let's look at this if we can here real quick. Litecoin daily. they was talking about RSI, because I've been caught up in this before myself. We was getting new highs on the daily on Litecoin. You can see that. I think it was at the 120 level right here. You can see at the bottom the blue line, the RSI, the orange line. I don't need both of those. You can see down here as Litecoin was at 120, RSI was making lower highs. They were calling that a daily divergence. I was stating that probably RSI was trying to drag price down and couldn't, and that meant the price was going to explode. I don't think anybody wanted to hear that. That was showing on our software. The volume was coming in to the downside and price wasn't. But that's all bullish indications. Let me see if I got that real quick here. That would be Litecoin. Shit. That's why you got to learn this better. OP volume showing major selling down to that 100 level. And that's what the RSI was showing, that there was tons of selling going on, price wasn't. So we had an upward slanting flat triangle, I don't know what you want to call it, 1, 2, 1, 2s, etc. So that's why this RSI gave such a horrible signal. But I don't follow RSI, so no biggie. That's how you get caught on the wrong side of the market. And then when you get a 5 waves, clean 5 waves, that was a triangle, 5th wave, ABC back to previous 4th wave support, that was kind of a no-brainer. So this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might slow up here, come back down for an hour or 2 or 3, whatever, and then explode. I still think we're going higher. So the OBV told a different story. I mean, this is, what, a 15-minute Coinbase? If you went back to the daily. I mean, the OBV wasn't so far behind on a one-day OBV, but I would not use a one-day. We're using a 5-minute on-bounce volume posted daily. Way different. That's why my indicators are way superior. And all this other stuff is no good. So if you're going to use that, you got to make sure that it's giving you the indicators that you want. All right, got a little bit of a pullback here. I'm going to go because I'm going to actually do a little bit of buying. So I will catch everybody later. Quick outro on who is Wyckoff, and probably be live in the morning. Peace out.
Good afternoon. My name is Richard P. Wyckoff. Anyone who is interested in the stock, option, or commodity markets is most likely to find my life and teachings to be of great interest and value. I was born November 2nd, 1873. At the age of 15, I had my first job as a stockbroker on Wall Street. And by age 25, I had opened my first brokerage firm. I was one of the pioneers in the study of the tape and included volume studies in all my market operations. This volume and its intraday studies is what set me apart from the rest of the market gurus. There was a point that my buy and sell volume was so big that it became a powerful part of the daily market. It was at this time that I became known as one of the titans of technical analysis. But all along, my lifelong endeavor was to pass on my accumulated wisdom to others. With that in mind, in 1907, I created the magazine of Wall Street. At its height, the magazine of Wall Street had over 200,000 subscribers. That's over 200,000 investors who would in my thoughts on the current market conditions and trends. Finally, in 1931, I decided to take all my knowledge that I had learned about the stock market and create the Richard E. Wyckoff course of stock market science and technique. I was able to create something that established a new standard of practice in the public stock market operations. I did not claim any monopoly of stock market knowledge, but up to that time, no one else seemed willing to be so frank in offering to the public the most intimate knowledge of the inner workings of the stock market. The good news is that even though I created the Wyckoff stock market course back in 1931, the course has been maintained and updated throughout the years and is available to you today. Over 90 years later, my course is still available for investors and traders that want to learn the secrets to the stock market. It can be found right now at wyckoffsmi.com.